Love eggs? Love Japanese food? Then you love these recipes. I am Yupi from Chibi Chef. Today we're making two easy and tasty Japanese egg dishes you love. First, a fluffy sweet and savory tamagoyaki. The whole family loves it, especially the little one. The super easy soy-marinated eggs, perfect for ramen, rice, or just as is. They're so delicious, you want to keep them in your fridge all the time. Let's get started. Tamagoyaki is a sweet and savory rolled omelet. Here's what you need. Crack the eggs into a bowl. Then add sugar, soy sauce, and water. Feel free to adjust the sugar, but honestly, after making tons of tamagoyaki, 1 tablespoon for 3 eggs is the sweet spot. Tasty and easy to remember. And why add water? It helps make the tamagoyaki extra soft and fluffy. Quick tip before you mix: pop the yolks first. Then hold your chopsticks upright and cut through the mixture, up and down or side to side. Stirring in circles doesn't break the egg cleanly. Mixing thoroughly breaks up the egg whites, so your tamagoyaki turns out nice and evenly yellow. At least mix well for 20 seconds. It's gonna be a good arm exercise. Add a little oil to your pan first, then heat it over medium. A rectangular tamagoyaki pan works best, but don't worry if you don't have one. A regular round pan works too. I'll show you how it turns out later in the video. Still, if you do get one, it makes rolling much easier and more fun. I definitely recommend it. I added a link to my favorite one in the description. Once the pan is warm, pour in about 1/3 of the egg mixture. Make sure your pan is properly heated before adding the eggs. If it's too cold, the eggs might stick. We'll be cooking in 3 batches, rolling each layer as we go. But stir quickly before rolling. It keeps the egg fluffy. Let it set, then roll. It's okay if the top is still a little runny, as long as the bottom is cooked. Start rolling from one end and do it in 2 stages to keep it tight and even. Push it to one side, all again, and repeat, layer by layer. Pour in the next third of the egg mixture. From the second layer on, try to put a little underneath the rolled egg so it sticks nicely as it cooks. Don't worry if it's not perfect, just keep rolling. Actually, my American husband had never really eaten sweet eggs before meeting me. He was surprised that the Japanese people season eggs with sugar, but now he's hooked. The gentle sweetness and the soft texture makes it so comforting and delicious. Small tears? No problem, you can fix it at the end. Just shape and sear all sides. Oops, it's jiggly in the top, so sometimes it slides around. Also be careful, it's quite hot. After cooking, transfer it to a plate or cutting board and let it rest for a few minutes. I like to wrap it in a paper towel or plastic wrap. It keeps it warm and helps it to hold the shape. But if you have a sushi rolling mat, that's the most authentic way to shape it. Let it rest for about 5 minutes before slicing. This helps it hold its shape and makes slicing easier. When it's rested, slice the tamagoyaki into 5 to 7 pieces. Just cut into the thickness you like. Here's a clip of me making tamagoyaki in a regular round pan. It was actually my first time trying in this way, so not perfect. I'm used to a rectangular tamagoyaki pan, so it felt a bit trickier for me. I do think a smaller round pan will be easier to handle than the one I used. So if you're using a regular pan, I recommend going with a smaller size. Even though it wasn't super easy, I managed to roll it up, wrap it in plastic wrap, and let it rest. I also shaped it a bit by wrapping tightly. Not too tight, just enough to help it hold its form. In the end, it turned out nicely. Tamagoyaki is one of those dishes you find everywhere in Japan, from homemade meals to lunch boxes. It's soft, slightly sweet, and loved by people of all ages. Next, let me show you a super simple egg recipe that's packed with flavor and totally addictive. Start by boiling 4 eggs. I like to cook them for 6.5 minutes for the perfect soft center, but if you prefer firmer yolks, feel free to boil them a bit longer. While the eggs are boiling, let's make the marinade. Here are all the ingredients you need for this recipe. Just mix equal parts of soy sauce, mirin, and water in a Ziploc bag or container. Mirin is a sweet Japanese rice wine used for cooking. Japanese people use mirin in many dishes, so if you enjoy Japanese food, it's a great ingredient to keep on hand. It adds a gentle sweetness and a depth of flavor. Once the eggs are done boiling, transfer them to an ice water bath and let them cool completely. Then peel them carefully. The soft center makes them a bit delicate. Place the eggs in your marinade and make sure they are fully coated. I like using a Ziploc bag so the marinade touches every part of the egg. Let them soak for at least 4 hours in the fridge, but overnight produces the best flavor. After soaking, take the eggs out of the fridge. Cut them gently in half. Look at the creamy yolk! The outside has soaked up a slightly sweet soy sauce flavor. It's perfectly balanced. These eggs are great on their own, or with ramen, rice balls, or even as a snack. The other day, I put one on top of instant ramen. The rich yolk pairs perfectly with ramen. The flavor and the color are just right. Thank you for watching. ありがとうございます。またね。See you!